Jimmie Johnson, NASCAR's reigning king, is in New York this week. The sport's most accomplished driver is making the rounds with the media leading up to Friday's annual awards banquet. To be sure, it's been going well for Johnson of late, having recently won his third straight Sprint Cup Series title. But the ailing economy has forced the sport to wrap up the racing year on a sour note. Some NASCAR teams have had to cut jobs because of the recession.
Some of that stuff is typical year-end where you have teams and team members looking for new jobs, new opportunities. We've gone through some leaning down on our own just to run more efficiently at Hendrick Motorsports, and at the same time, there are teams that are needing to lay people off and combining race teams and merging together. So you do have a little bit of everything.
NASCAR has also suspended most testing to save money.
Yeah, for the time being, and basically it's just for the simple fact they're trying to preserve what we've got for the race teams. There's a lot of race teams that are struggling because of the economy. Because it does cost a lot of money to race cars.
Economics aside, 2008 was clearly a good year for Johnson. He captured his third straight championship. Only one driver had accomplished the feat, Cale Yarborough, and that was 30 years ago.
It means a lot. It really does. But I don't think I'm really going to grasp it until I hang my helmet up and have time to reflect on it and really look back. And maybe that's just my personality. I'm, of course, thinking about next season.
Johnson won 3 of his 7 races in 2008 during the 10-race chase and never finished worse than 15th in that stretch. His three-peat even caught the eye of former NFL coach Mike Ditka one day at ESPN.
As I walk in and I see him, walk to him and introduce myself, and he's like, "I know who you are, champ, and by the way, you are a dynasty." And it just took me back. I couldn't believe it, bottom line. I was just floored by that.
The way he's going these days, the 2009 season can't start soon enough. Dave Lebeski, The Associated Press.